Okay, this game is a year old now and still $60 on the market. And why is it that way? I'll tell you why. Okay, so The Last of Us. Okay, so The Last of Us is created by Naughty Dog, the creators of Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted. This game is hailed as one of the greatest games of this generation, if not one of the best ever made. It had all-around perfect scores and even got to the point where someone called The Last of Us the Citizen Kane of gaming history. And how is The Last of Us? Well, I gotta say, it is one of the greatest games I have ever played. The Last of Us was so good on many levels, it just redefined how to tell a story, how to deliver characters, and the graphics were amazing during its time. And this game was the end of the last gen. For example, the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and the Nintendo Wii. But however, this game was only for the PS3. Sorry Xbox 360 players, I guess you're stuck with whatever you have playing. But hey, don't have anything against me, I just prefer Sony over Microsoft. Sorry. Okay, so The Last of Us is about a man named Joel who has to escort this little girl named Ellie towards an entire wasteland of parasite-like zombie creatures. Yeah, the zombies in this game, yeah, they're really gross. And Joel has to escort Ellie because he has a firm reason to believe that she is the cure for mankind. That's basically the whole mission of this game, and it stays focused on that mission, and I really like how they do that. And guys, the beginning of this game, oh my gosh. Hold back the tears. And that's not the only time where this game does that to you. There's gonna be plenty of cutscenes where it's gonna pull your heartstrings. Yeah, this game made me really emotional, and I give it major points for that, because I don't cry a lot in video games. In fact, I don't think I ever cried in a video game ever. But hey, if a video game makes you cry, you know it's doing something right. And most of that has to do with the storytelling. Now, how the story is told, it's done in time frames, and it's done by seasons also. For example, fall, winter, spring, summer, you know, all the seasons. And it takes about a year and a half for this whole game to tell the story. I could be wrong. If someone's out there, please let me know I'm wrong. And no spoilers or anything, because this picture is on the back cover of the case. But during the winter session of the whole entire game, this is one of my favorite parts of any video game I have ever played. Alright, now let's talk about the gameplay here. If you guys ever played Uncharted, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, then you know that it's familiar. Since this game is created by Naughty Dog, you'll know that this game plays just like Uncharted. But what I do like about this game is not only do you fight zombies, you also fight humans in this game too. You fight them because since the whole world's gone into complete shit, there's issues with the main characters on who to trust and who to rely on. Because not everyone will go by your rules, and that's what the game teaches. Alright, I know, I'm getting a little off topic, but okay, gameplay. This game's a bit hard to play because, for example, you have your weapons, you have objects you can even pick up, which is awesome, and you have stealth thrown in there at the same time as well. Like, for example, you can play as Joel, and then you can sneak up behind someone, grab someone in a headlock, and just choke them out that way. Or you can send Ellie, and then she'll sneak up behind someone, then she'll just grab her knife and then just stab someone in the neck until they're dead. And I love how the game creators created Ellie in a way where she doesn't get in the way at all. You're actually happy that Ellie is on your side, and she is actually one of the most toughest chicks I have ever seen in a video game. Sorry, Lara Croft, looks like we found someone that can kick your ass. And she's only 14? You have a good weapon selection, you even have objects that are really useful, but unfortunately, they break if you use them too much. You can even find objects throughout the game, and you can use them to upgrade your weapons. For example, you can find nails on the ground and you can attach them to a baseball bat that you found. Or you can use those nails that you found and put them in an aluminum can. You can construct those into a bomb and it explodes and spreads nails out everywhere. You can do all sorts of things with crafting weapons in this game, and that makes the replay of this value extremely high. And now the zombies, enemies, people of the game. This is the only gripe I have about the game, is the people that you have to fight. I mean, it gets to a point where they can be really, really stupid. Like, for example, I was playing Joel and I had Ellie next to me and she was wide out in the open, and then a zombie could clearly see and look Ellie right there, walk by her as if she wasn't there. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I kinda want a challenge in the game. I mean, not a big deal, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this is still an amazing game. And yeah, there's puzzles in the game, but they're not hard at all. It's not like the Legend of Zelda puzzles where it makes me just play and I'm just like, ugh. Those puzzles are impossible, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like Zelda. Oh, Ryan, actually the puzzles are really easy, you're just really suck at video game. Shut up. I don't care. Whatever. And I can understand why this game is still $60 on the market. So if you guys still have a PS3 and don't have a PS4 yet, please go out and buy this game. And please guys, trust me, you won't regret this, I promise. And I hope Naughty Dog makes games more like The Last of Us, because I give The Last of Us a 5 out of 5. Just about everything in the game is beautiful. The graphics, the gameplay, the characters, all around is just amazing. How it's told and how it's delivered, it took it to a whole nother level, and I really love how a game does that. And for those guys who don't have either of those, watch the walkthroughs on YouTube, if it's the same. You guys know what I'm talking about. And hey, if there's any suggestion that you guys have for me to review a game or a movie, I am more than happy to do so. So please guys, let me know and I'll be with you as soon as I can. And for now, I'm going to be playing The Last of Us. Actually, no wait. The PS4 doesn't play PS3 games though. And anyone from Sony, if you guys are for some reason watching this video, please make the PS4 backwards compatible with PS3 games, PS2, and PS1. Fans will love you forever. Now all I can do is just sit and look at my game. See guys, I can't play it because the PS4 doesn't play PS3 games. Anyway guys, I have to get going. Peace. Sony, make the PS4 backwards compatible, please.